It's your boy, V. Bennersville, the People's Champ, back with another live stream on the People's Podcast. On your way in, hit that like button, smash the bell, subscribe, hit the Cash App, support your content. Support the content. It's not just mine, it's y'all's too. You here for a reason. Invest. Happy Wednesday, hump day, y'all. Happy hump day. September 12th, 2023. Beautiful day out here. Shalom, Israel. All praises to the Most High in Christ. Blessed to y'all. Shalom, black people. Yo, I told y'all I was going to do more of these hey V's. Lo and behold, got updates for you. I got new stuff. I mean, it's only been, 24 hours? Wasn't even trying to do this content. But here we go. Here we go, y'all. Man. Man, oh man, oh man. Yeah, man. It's interesting, man. It is interesting. My number one moderator is in the house. Shout out to Aminaz. What'd she say? Damn it. Can't even see all of that. Hold on. She said the likes, I believe. I ain't got the phone close enough, so I'm guessing. I think that's what it says. Appreciate it. Number one mod is in the building as always. Y'all don't believe me when I tell you that. You know, people be talking about they moderators. Go back and look at the videos, the old videos, and see who was there. See who was there. She been here since the beginning, before the beginning. Aminaz, shout out. Subscribe to her channel. Drop the link, please. And all you other content creators, as you come in the damn door, drop y'all links, man. I ain't got to tell y'all. Y'all know where you ain't got to ask no permission. That's like you come in my house and you washing your hands or, you ain't got to ask, can I use your bathroom? You done been in my house 1,000 times. Come on now. We family, right? What Bernie Man said, we family, black people. We family. Oh, man. Baby, baby, baby. Shout out to Paul Mooney. Oh, man. Watch the good content creator today. I mean, I've seen her before, but never really gave her the recognition I'm about to give her. The Anti-Hyena Squad. Excellent content creator. I don't know her name, but man, she became one of my favorites today. Just her thought process, her pathology when she's analyzing stuff, man. And it's a unique thing, not just a woman thing, but even to see men see it this way, see things this way. Very insightful, very intuitive young lady. Shout out to Anti-Hyena Squad. Somebody tag her or something, drop a link for her. Excellent, excellent. Not gonna get into her content right now, but if you want to see some good stuff, go watch her channel from today. Watch her video from the last video from today. Phenomenal. I had to share that shit on my Facebook. I think I might have shared it twice. I am live streaming, simulcasting on YouTube, the People's Podcast. You can find me on Instagram. I am simulcasting on Facebook, V Speaks, Facebook Van Johnson. You can find me on Twitter, V Ben Israel, everywhere. Everywhere. You will find me. You know, I'm a fan, man. You know, before anything, I appreciate what the work other people does. You know, Some people are so into themselves. It ain't always a bad thing. But this is social media. And you operating in this space, at least have some clue on who's supporting you. People, I guess new subscribers or likes, or I see people in the chat. I go check them out, see if they got a channel. I ain't got to ask them, are you a content creator? I already go look. And I check out their content. Some of y'all, man, act like y'all don't know who the champ is. Or y'all shitting me. But, and some of y'all, y'all like to throw salt and do that low-key shit. It says more about who you are. I always been a star athlete. All through high school, was a star athlete. I knew who the other star athletes was at other schools. Always knew. Oh, that's that dude right there. Oh, okay. But some of y'all are funny, man. Like you ain't never heard my name. The People's Champ. You better act like you know. I ain't got 1 billion subscribers. I ain't got thousands of subscribers. But I operate in the chat rooms and people respect the name. As small as I am. So if you don't, and I've been on your chat many times, saluting you, shouting you out, dropping links, tagging you, and you gonna act like, well, I don't know who that is. Yeah, you a funny acting nigga, man. See, women don't pick up on that shit. Men do. Funny acting. I ain't saying you supposed to know me intimately, but come on. Stop the foolishness. Stop the cap. We running in the same circles. You see people in your own chat saluting me when I come through. But you don't know. Whatever. I think it's funny, though. I think it's funny. But that's a feminine quality. On the real, that's a feminine quality when dudes do that kind of shit. Well, I ain't never heard of them. Because to respond, even if you ain't never heard of somebody, to respond in a different way, you know what I mean? Like you could have responded a different way, or somebody be like, yo, you mention my name. Oh man, I'm gonna have to check out his content more. It's ways to say it in a more masculine way. Let me say it that way. Oh, I'm gonna have to check that dude out more, man. Oh, I think I heard of him. Nah, I ain't never heard of that nigga before. Come on, man, stop. Then I got people coming on my chat talking about AM, Angry Man, one of the kings of this manosphere, sending me subscribers. But you ain't never heard of me. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. That tells me that if that's a true statement, and it may be. If it's a true statement, what spaces are you running in? Who the hell are you interacting with? All of these big time people that know me on a first time basis and your small ass don't, get too big for your britches, bro. And I ain't gonna drop no name because I've had that happen a couple of times, a few times. And it's always the same type of dudes, It's always the same type of dudes. It's funny as hell to me. Funny as hell. But yeah, man, I just got to the house. I had enough time to run in, grab my tripod, and come back out here. Because it was itching at me, man. It had just happened. I went to grab me something to eat before I came home. And I guess I'm over with my monologue now. I done long stroked it enough. I done long stroked y'all a little bit. Give y'all a little foreplay. We're gonna get into it now. We're gonna get into it. So I'm walking in the restaurant. The sister holds the door open for me. It was two doors. I opened the first door and I was getting ready to walk in. I see her holding the second door to go in. So I held my door up and said, "Come on, baby. No, 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 no. You coming in. I'm not coming out." So I'm like, that's strange. Okay. Like she went out of her way to hold the door for me. And then she said something to the effect of, "Yeah, since I held the door for you, don't you want to buy my food?" No, no, she said they told me you was coming. That's the first thing she said. Yeah, they told me you was coming. I said, "Oh, did they?" And then, yeah, since I held the door for you, don't you want to buy my food? I didn't even answer that shit. I didn't even say a word. Um, some funny acting people out here, man. And these people out here starving. You know how hungry you got to be to stand on the inside of a restaurant, opening doors for people to just so you can parlay that into asking somebody to buy you something to eat. So I didn't answer her. But what I did is I pointed to the sign that was on the door she was holding that said help wanted or not now hiring. You've been standing out here for God knows how long. How many applications have you put in? They are hiring. They are hiring. She wasn't an ugly chick. She was wearing a hijab, which I've really found strange. I think that's how you say it, hijab, the Muslim garb, whatever it is. But her behavior wasn't that of a Muslim woman. Um, she sounded like a regular strag or a regular B-dub to me from the hood. That's what she sounded like. Her countenance was off, even though she was dressed a certain way. Blizzard King, I've said this 3 days in a row now. Dennis Sperling, the Blizzard King. Mr. Light Skin himself said it. Barbarians at the gate. Kevin Samuels tried to warn y'all. Winter is coming. I've been warning y'all before both of them. And I've been telling y'all the war is over. Y'all lost. Time to come negotiate the peace. If not, buy a dog, die alone. KS. Right? Fuck them bitches is what Dennis Sperling would say. Right? How many warnings do y'all need? You ain't gonna like the way it sounds no matter who says it. So get that tone shit out, or he said it wrong, or he could have said it. How many different ways can it be said before you get it? You got a Mack truck 3 inches from your head, right? Who said that? See, I'm old school. I've been around for a while. I'm an exile. Been around. Y'all don't even know what I'm talking about right now. Y'all can't even name that quote. You got a Mack truck 3 inches from your face. Sonya Sung tried to tell y'all that back in the 90s. Had plenty of warnings, man. And if I think about it, I probably can come up with about 50 of them right off. If I really just sit down and riff, I probably could name 50 of them. Warnings. You know how hungry you got to be to do what that woman did? And the nerve, the audacity you got. There's so many of y'all simps out here who fall for that. Because y'all thinking, I'm going to parlay that into some coochie. Because again, she was a nice looking chick. That's what y'all saw in your mom. We'll go ahead and drop this 1996 for her, plus including tax and a drink, and maybe she'll throw me some coochie. Why you want homeless coochie anyway? That you don't know when the last time that girl washed. It might be she might not have had a good shower in about a month. But y'all worried about that what coach called it, that stank box. That busted can of Pillsbury dough. A busted can of biscuits. Y'all got that on your mind, y'all simps. And that's what empowers them. That's what gives them the audacity to do what they do, because they know eventually one of y'all gonna give it to them. Huh. Huh. Hello. Talk to me. See. I'm gonna answer. Say what? Real talk. Real talk. It just happened. Boy, man. I gotta find my body cam. I got one. I ain't never really used it. I need to just keep that motherfucker on all the time. Cause y'all just don't be believing these situations I be running into. It be unbelievable. Unbelievable. Baby, baby, baby. But the audacity. But you won't humble yourself to deal with a man. You won't shut the fuck up just to keep communication going with a man. You can't tell me you ain't never had a man. The sister ain't never had no man. She was okay looking sister. You know, she wasn't no beauty queen, but she was okay. Looked like she had a nice little body under that garb. You know, you can't tell me she didn't have a man somewhere in her, and she had to be in her 30s. So you couldn't tell me somewhere in the last 20 years she ain't had a man who was trying to be with her. You can't tell me that. Can't tell me that. I've said it to y'all before. Most of the time, y'all be having, you already done met your husband in a lot of content creators. I've said it many times. I didn't invent it, um, but we'd have to go back decades for me to remember who I got it from. But nonetheless, it's true. You've already met your husband. If you over 30, you done met your husband. You done met a couple of husbands. But see, what y'all tell yourselves, B-dubs, sisters, I ain't wrong. I ain't never wrong. And the first thing you go to in your mind, it must be somebody else. And if that's somebody else, or if a black man is connected to it some kind of way, it's always Jermaine's fault. But if you can't blame Jermaine, you will blame somebody else. That's your pathology. I done seen some of the most feminine, nicest women do the same shit. So it ain't just y'all strags. It ain't just y'all 304s or BWs. It's y'all quote unquote good women too. Y'all all do it. A lot of times I don't even speak on it, but I see y'all all do it. It's always gotta be something else. It ain't never the top 5 reasons this shit happened. It'd be all kind of but what about this? What about that? So and so, somebody owed me, somebody did this. You could have did this. You could have said it a different way. Right? So you know how bad you gotta be down as a woman? You ain't got no man in your past This is hard for me to believe because I know niggas that hang around your whole life waiting for you to give them something. You know how bad you got to be that you ain't got nobody you could turn to? Well, maybe she don't want to deal with them, but she rather be outside the Golden Corral begging for food or standing inside the Golden Corral begging for food. That's what she would rather do than deal with a man she was already dealing with. I ain't talking about a man she ain't never dealt with or entertained. Unbelievable. Y'all struggle with, I'm sorry, my apology. I was wrong. I'm going to do a whole video on that topic. I'm going to tell you the title of the video. I may do it tonight or tomorrow. I'm not sure exactly when I'm going to do it, but it came to me earlier, and I just reminded myself of it. Y'all biggest problems: no humility, no regret, no remorse, no empathy or lack of empathy, no empathy for a man, or very little, and contempt. 5 things. I'm gonna do a whole video on that topic. I don't want to get into it now. And the audacity. I've had women cuss me flat out, talk pure shit to me. They was wrong in the first to begin with. Be wrong. Person I told y'all about yesterday about the taxes. Flat out wrong. We had a disagreement. Talk to me disrespectfully. I ain't the one. And some of y'all so used to talking to men like that, you think all men you can get that. You ain't getting that with me. Especially when you get on some tough guy shit. We ain't talking about just regular disrespect. When y'all get on y'all tough guy, like who gonna check me? What the fuck you gonna do? What? You heard Brittany Griner. What? What she was saying to that group full of men. I'd have smacked the dog shit out of her. Real talk. Ain't none of them niggas had nothing to lose. But Shannon Briggs, maybe. If he still got a little money left. They'd have had to pull me. They'd have had to grab me. She would at least got stepped to. I might not have been able to get to her, but I would have damn sure tried. You ain't gonna talk to me like that. I ain't gonna let no man talk to me like that. Can't get that. That level of disrespect. And she was wrong. Just flat out wrong. I don't want to just throw that out there and y'all gotta just imagine what I'm gonna tell you the situation. I hadn't talked to her in a while. She called me after the last time she said some disrespectful shit. I hadn't talked to her in a while. So she got a history, right? And then she called me and I was just coming out of it. I mean, I had just hung up the phone on some bullshit situation. So she could tell by my voice. She was like, "Well, what's wrong with you? You all right?" I'm like, "Man, I just had got into an argument, man. It's some bullshit." And then she was like, "Well, what happened?" I couldn't tell her the story at the time. The conversation, I had to cut the conversation short. So I talked to her about a week later. She purposely called me. And she asked me, "Hey, you ain't finished telling me that story." And I had forgot about it. I'm like, "What?" And I was like, oh, you talking about that phone call. Well, let me tell you what happened. As I'm telling her what happened, she decides to interject Not knowing the whole story or the background and none of that shit, I'm a couple of minutes into the story. Mid sentence, she decides she want to cut me off because she want to try to tell me, right? She want to tell me about my situation and the people involved that she don't know.
I'ma tell you. I'ma tell you. You're not gonna tell me. I'ma tell you. I'ma tell you. You heard what I said? Because I'ma tell you. You're not gonna tell me. I'ma tell you.
So she did that shit in the middle of me explaining, telling my story that she asked to hear. I didn't call her with it. I had forgot about it. To tell you how little I had forgot about it, I didn't tell Almanaz the story until like a week later. It didn't even I didn't even tell her right away. I had forgot about it. And Almanaz know the people that's involved. She wanted to interject me, and cut me off. So I'm trying to reassert my position in the conversation, and then she gonna try to, well, you keep cutting me off. I was the one speaking. See, I hate when y'all ninjas do that shit. You cut somebody off or interject in somebody's conversation, and they cut you back off to finish what they were originally saying, and now you offended. You want to play offended. So then she got on some tough guy shit. You better not ever talk to me like that again. Because what I told her is, I said, I was the one talking. I said it just like that. Well, you ain't going to be yelling at me. I didn't yell at you. I just raised my voice. See, women think every time because you elevate your voice, you're yelling. I'm not yelling. I got inflections in my voice. That's how people speak. You just ain't used to talking to men and used to talking to bitch niggas and bitches. You ain't used to a man's voice when he puts inflection in his voice. Get it? Don't mean I'm yelling. I just put inflections in my voice. Hear it? Speech pathology 101 for y'all educated people. I guess y'all skipped that class, right? So, so she gonna try to, because they always want to make you wrong, and I saw that on the video from Auntie Hyena, and she was reviewing a video, a girl talking about her baby daddy. It was two videos she reviewed. First video was the chick that was regretting breaking up with her husband. She shouldn't have broke up with him. He worshipped her and she cheated on him, but she was mad because she wanted to be able to cheat, but he shouldn't be able to cheat. She wanted to be able to cheat because she wanted to have her cake and eat it too, she said. Black and white video, in case some of y'all may know what I'm talking about. It's been going around. First time I seen the whole video, though. A guy was interviewing her. She played another video. Guy and his wife, she had been cheating on him. So he was trying to get her put out the house. She been lying on him. Somebody he threatened the kids. This man ain't say nothing. She done posted all the text messages. He ain't threatened her or them kids. But she's trying to, so you let them talk long enough, they tell on themselves. That's the sixth problem y'all got. Y'all talk too much. Because if y'all talk long enough, y'all tell on yourselves. Right? And she told on herself. She was trying to get put in a public housing or assistance, and she knows that if she screams domestic violence, she gets bumped to the front of the lists, and that opens up more resources. They know the game. They know how to work the system. That's why I say they should abolish all of that shit. They need to get rid of all of that shit. You gotta reset the table. You gotta take all that shit off the table if you want to fix it. Because we were doing better before all of these programs as a people. It hasn't helped us. It's made it worse. So he telling his. So she played a couple of her videos, read the text messages, and she played the dude's video, him responding to it. He was country as hell and ghetto, but he ain't seemed like no bad dude. He wasn't no goon. He wasn't no gangster. He wasn't no killer, villain type dude that she was trying to portray him to be. And all of the people in the comments was taking her side, and she ain't presenting no evidence. She was messing around with some old man, Mr. Earl or Mr. Burns or somebody he called him. And then she living up in his house, his apartment. She gonna try to come up in his apartment regulating because he had his brother staying there. Gonna be trying to boss the brother around, telling the brother what he can and can't do. And when you leave, you need to take your brother with you and all kind of shit. Amanaz said Tom's hard. Hey, they ain't seen nothing yet. Not even close. They ain't even that hard yet. Not for these chicks, because they've never not been supported. They've never not been subsidized. It ain't hard. It's hard for us people who ain't got no subsidies and the government ain't always been in your life. Yeah, it's hard on us. That we're more sensitive to it. But these chicks who always got subsidies and food stamps and housing and benefit from the court and all of that, police benefits, they ain't never known it to be hard. Wait till all of that shit goes away, and it's going away. Oh, baby. It's going to be like martial law to them. They ain't going to know what to do. These bitches going to be killing themselves. Old and young. They're going to be out here killing, the young ones is going to be selling pussy right away. The old ones, when they find out ain't nobody paying for old pussy, they're going to be killing themselves. Remember, I said it here first, September 12, 2023. Remember that. Everybody talking about they predictions all the time. Ain't nobody made more than me that done come right. That's why I'm the champ. In case y'all don't know. When they can't sell, what did that therapist? You supposed to be some kind of therapist and got exposed on the internet or Twitter or no, she was on TikTok, I think, right? And then she came out with that. Wait till I start selling pussy. Don't tell me nothing. Y'all can't say shit to me. She ain't saying that no more, right? She found out old pussy ain't easy to sell. They make a new model every day. Why would I pay for 40-year-old pussy when I could pay for 20-year-old pussy? 18-year-old pussy. What coach say? Better go over to the June co. You better go to the June co. This is real talk. I'm not advising men to do that like coach does. You do what's best for you. I'm just telling you, men are going to make that choice. See, this is what happens when you try to back people into a wall, put people backs against the wall. They make drastic decisions. So y'all trying to back men, y'all been trying to back men into the wall for 50 years. Men are starting to do things you never thought they would do. Men are saying no to pussy. Ain't that some shit? These young boys, they saying, nah, I'd rather play my video game than fuck with you. Because you always want something. You always got to get something. You always got to be a benefit. It ain't peaceful to be around you. You're not cooperative. You won't cooperate. You're always contentious. And your head is trash. Yeah, I said it. That's the other thing men won't say yet. See, they ain't popular. It ain't become popular to say that. But these men know I'm telling the truth. Most of y'all head is trash. So the man is like, what's in it for me? Yo busted biscuit can ass. Yo funk box as as Crimson Cure calls it. Shout out to Crimson Cure. Yo funk box. It ain't worth what you think it is. Y'all devalued pussy so much. And men are just saying no. Saying no. I'll pass. Woman invited me to her house the other, when was that? Sunday afternoon. Talking about what she said. She said, yeah, I'm cooking. Yeah, I'm making some fried chicken, some cabbage, and something else. Anybody knows me knows I eat a lot of fucking chicken. You can't bribe me with chicken, bitch. Please cut that bitch off. And I did. Well, I guess you can't eat the cabbage because there's pork in it. So you ain't got nothing for me. But lo and behold, person was acting funny before that. I don't deal with funny acting people. So, in my mind, you thought you had options you didn't have. You thought you had another dude that you could call up and give you some attention. It didn't work out that way. Then you want to try to spin the block on me? Fuck no. Because they'll make, when people start making up stupid reasons not to talk to you or why they have a problem with you, you don't like me, you ain't serious about me. Stupid reasons. Or they try to pick an argument with you out of nowhere for something stupid. Come on, man. You're too fucking old to be playing that high school game. I'm a grown man. I'm a vet. That shit don't work on me. So you come at me, you better have a good reason. I better have really fucked up. I didn't call her a lot or text her back as fast as she wanted me to the week my aunt died. I was focused on dealing with my cousins and my aunt shit. And I told her word afterwards when she tried to make it an issue. Well, well, you really haven't been giving me attention and whatever, and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I'm sorry, my aunt passed away. I've been focused on that. You know, same thing, same time my son was moving down south with my aunt. I had a lot of things going on for a 2-week period that I was focused on in my mind. But you want me sitting, all they want you to do is listen to their rabbit ass stories. I'm not going to listen to that bullshit. Same stories over and over and over. Because they ain't got no lives. They ain't got nothing they really into worthwhile. So they just repeat the same shit over and over. It'll be the same stories. Oh, this person at work or the problems at work. Oh, God. How many times you going to tell me that story? Your work problems. And it be the same fucking problem. It don't even be new shit. I could listen to new shit. That shit be entertaining sometimes. Especially if you work at a call center. Like this crazy ass customer. Let me tell you what they said today. I get that. That's funny. I get that. She got one of the easiest fucking jobs. Work from home. Making appointments for car dealerships for people to get service on their cars. You really ain't dealing. It really ain't that hard. We got to talk an hour about that shit. You had a 10-minute conversation. We gonna talk about it for an hour? No, not at all. Sorry. Nope, not gonna do it. Especially not when my son got something going on and my aunt just passed away. But now you just went out of your way to tell me about this problem. That was the problem you had with me. The very next day you spinning the block. Hey, how you doing? Didn't even get a text. I got a call. Hey, how you doing? I'm good. I'm good. You asleep? No, I'm just in here chilling. Oh, you want to come over and I made dinner and fried chicken and this, and start trying to sell me on the dinner plate. I said, I may have, I got a couple of things to do. I'm not really sure if that's something I can do today. That's how I handled it. I'll let you know. Give me a little bit. Give me a couple of minutes. I'll let you know. I waited about an hour and texted her back, and I said, I'll pass. Thank you for the invite, but I'll pass. That's what I said. If I wasn't using this phone to make this video, I'd show y'all the damn text message. I think I still got it. No, I'll pass. Pretty girl. About a 6. Look great for her age. About a little younger than me, but nice looking woman. Petite body. Looks good for her age. Very pretty. I don't give a fuck. Because your looks don't move me that much. What's in here is more important to me. And all of that foolishness, I've been invested a year with this woman, and it be on some bullshit. Or worse yet, spend 20 years with a motherfucker who don't even really like you. See, I'm wiser now. When I was a young man, I didn't know the signs to look for early on. But that's a sign. That's a red flag. Early on, somebody start having problems with you out of nowhere, just making up shit. Come on. Well, you snore, and I need my rep. Bitch, you snore. The fuck? Stop. Your only problem with a man, your only problem is that he snores. Well, you've known that for some time now, and you continued to interact with me. So obviously, it must not have been a big deal. So either you lying or you just looking for something. It's only one of the two. Because if that was a big issue for you and you were such a gentle sleeper, you wouldn't have invited me to spend the night with you dozens of times. Right? At least a dozen. Now it's the issue. That's like y'all chicks. Oh, you've been married for 10 years and all of a sudden you can't deal with it no more. But like Coach said, when chicks start talking that divorce shit, usually they already been planning that divorce for about 5 years. I agree with that. Hold on a minute. I'm sorry, I had to pop out. My phone is dying. I thought I had more charge than this. But saying I ain't gonna go too much longer though. So yeah, they start making up, and men do this shit too. Bitch ass niggas do this too. All of a sudden, her pussy stink. Y'all got 3 kids and you've been fucking her for 5 years. Now all of a sudden your pussy stink. Nigga, shut up. Shut up. Y'all stupid, man. Y'all be stupid. Say stupid. Y'all see, somebody said something interesting, and I already knew this, but they pulled it to my attention. Women don't think on average, and this, of course, this is not all women. So if you're one of the women that this don't apply to, chew the meat, spit out the bones. Women generally don't think before they speak. They speak and then think about what they said. Not even then. A lot of them don't even hear what they say. They just talk because it's feelings. They just talking feelings. Ain't no men typically will have a conversation in their head ahead of time before they even start the conversation with you. They're anticipating what you're going to say and having responses for it. So in the conversation, that's why it flows. Think about it like chess and checkers, right? Women's thought process is checkers. You make a move, I make a move. You make a move, I make a move. Not very much advanced thought. They know they want to get that king or they want to jump that piece, but they ain't thinking 5 moves ahead. In chess, you got to think multiple moves ahead. This is how men think in their brains with their conversations. If I say this, she gonna say that. So I better say it this way, so she got to say something different. Men think like that. Women typically don't. All men don't. Some of y'all, especially y'all young dudes, y'all need to shut the fuck up. Y'all talk too much. That's another video I'm gonna do too. Y'all talk too much. I'm gonna get to these videos in the next day or two. But this is a generational thing. You see this, I mean, of course, all men do it to some degree. It ain't, I'm not just blaming it. All generations of men do it. I'm not just blaming it on millennials and Zoomers. But y'all millennials and Zoomers are real bad because y'all act like bitches and y'all want to explain everything. Sometimes you just got to shut the fuck up. That's what I was thinking the whole time that dude was talking about his wife on his response video. Why does it have to be a response video? We already know she lying. He didn't need to say nothing. At least the things she said wasn't nothing enlightening. Talk too much. Always got to explain something. You see him? Look all over Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. Bunch of young niggas always explaining. See what happened was, who are y'all explaining for? Crazy. But my time is up, man. That's the Hey V for the day. I may come back on later. I may jump on something else later. Not really sure. But, you know, y'all know how it go. Holla at your boy. Hit the like, subscribe, Cash App on your way out the door.
You're all a bunch of fucking assholes. You know why? You don't have the guts to be what you want to be. You need people like me. You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers and say, that's the bad guy. So, what'll that make you? Good? You're not good. You just know how to hide, how to lie. Me, I don't have that problem. Me, I always tell the truth, even when I lie. So say good night to the bad guy.